Hello everyone, tonight I'm starting a night dive hunting trip with my buddies. The icy water makes my body shiver the moment I touch it. I'm free diving down into the seabed. Each time I go deeper, I have to equalize my ears to balance the pressure. And I have to push all the water out of my mask. Looking around, the view is nothing but black. The ocean night covers everything. The deeper I go, the colder the water gets, like ice blocks in a freezer. Today, we're diving at a depth of about 16 meters. So join us as we begin tonight's seafood hunting journey. As soon as I hit the bottom, I spotted a black grouper. I shot my spear and it seemed to hit. This is the familiar black grouper. Its price is quite cheap, only about $2.50 per kilogram. Usually, this type rarely grows big. The one I just caught weighed about 0.7 to 0.8 kilograms, which is fairly large. If you manage to catch ones near 1 kilogram, that's already a big prize. Not far from there, I spotted a sand perch. Just as I aimed the spear, it thrashed hard and slipped away. The flashlight beam startled it, vanishing in the blink of an eye. Close by, I discovered another one. But it darted off too, leaving only regret. Two failures in a row made me wonder if today was unlucky. Continuing to swim, I spotted signs of another grouper. It was quick, slipping through the rock crevices. I searched with my light but couldn't find it. It was really agile and hard to catch. Its body flexible as silk, fitting even the tiniest cracks. This species is famous for its elusive movements. No matter how small the crevice, they can squeeze through. To catch one, you have to aim right at the head. If the spear hits the middle of the body, it still escapes easily. I tried to follow its movement, but in the end, it disappeared deep into a hole. It was probably hiding safely inside. Right next to it, I found clusters of red snail eggs. They clung tightly to the rock. It seemed like a snail was hiding under this sand. I'll dig the sand and check. Yes, there's a big snail hiding here. This one must have just laid eggs and buried itself in the sand. Luckily, I've trained my eyes and spotted the trace. I'll search around here, see if there are any others. In that deep rock crevice appeared a triggerfish. This species has a tough body, strong thrashing, not easy to catch. This one looked quite big, hiding under a massive rock. I swam around to the other side to check for more. But it seemed there was only this single one here. My brother tried reaching in to grab it. He managed to hold it firmly in his hands. Success! We caught it. The triggerfish was caught, thrashing violently. This species is known for its strength and fierce thrashing. Just starting the dive and already having such a catch, truly lucky. The fish weighed about 2.5 to 3 kilograms. Wonderful. To my surprise, a giant spiny lobster appeared before my eyes. In more than 10 years of diving, this is the first time I've seen one this big. We'll surround it with a net. We can't let it escape. It ran out of the rock cave already. It's caught in the net. Great, we got it. The lobster weighed about 2 kilograms, a rare achievement. This spiny lobster species usually lives in deep water and rarely comes near shore. What a lucky day. This diving trip is truly thrilling. Everyone in the group was excited. Before my eyes was the biggest lobster we had ever caught. It was also the most valuable catch. This type of lobster is bought at a high price by traders. around $80 a kilogram. This one weighed several kilos, a true treasure. At first, I thought it had escaped. Luckily, we managed to keep it. Such an enormous lobster. This luck is truly unbelievable. Honestly, in more than 10 years of diving, this is the first time I've caught such a giant spiny lobster. This achievement I will always remember. I also hunted a red snapper. This one was quite big, nearly 1 kilogram, with thick and firm meat. Almost the size of a spread out hand. This species is delicious whether fried or grilled. Next, I came across a filefish. Its habit is to clamp its beak tightly onto rocks, refusing to let go. I'll try to catch it by grabbing its tail. That's the best way to catch it. This species sells at a fairly high price because the meat is very tasty. Just gut it clean, boil it, and it's already delicious. Here, people sell it for about $4 a kg. I guess this one weighs around 2 kilograms. Turning past a rock crevice, I saw 3 fish at once. The most valuable was a black rabbitfish. So, I decided to catch the black rabbitfish first. Then I'd go after the others. This black rabbitfish was quite large too. Oh, it struggled hard and escaped. I'll try to chase it down again. I'll try to catch it again. This one's quite big. It would be such a pity to lose it. Hopefully it won't escape the flashlight beam. I patiently followed, determined to take it down, and I caught it again. Here was a cluster of sea anemones swaying with the current. I must admit, their beauty was truly captivating. Where there are anemones, there will be clownfish living symbiotically. And indeed, I saw them. Right nearby, a moray eel suddenly appeared. It was quite large in size. I aimed straight for the head, landing the spear in one shot. It thrashed violently. I dared not grab it with bare hands. Moray eels are truly dangerous. Hunting it alone, I could only aim precisely at the head. If I hit, I could net it. If I missed, I could only watch it dart away. There was no other way. If there were 2 people, things would be much easier. One could pin its body down, while the other struck with another spear to finish it. But I was alone, and its head was too hard to hit. Finally, the spear pinned it down. It weakened, but still thrashed violently. I tried to hold tight, but the eel thrashed strongly, tearing itself free. I thought I had it, but unexpectedly, in an instant, it slipped deep into the dark cave. A truly regrettable miss. Right after that, I luckily caught a red lobster. This species only comes out at night to feed. During the day, they just stay in caves, poking out 2 long antennae. This one crawled out, right within sight. I quickly grabbed it. Red lobsters here sell for about $32 a kilogram for grade 1, and smaller ones around $12 to $16 per kilograms. They grow very slowly, only about 200 to 300 grams per year. An adult usually weighs around half a kilo. On average, each lobster is worth about $3 to $3.5. A small but precious catch. We cherish every one we catch. Continuing to swim, I came across another triggerfish. It hid skillfully under the rocks. I circled around to get a clearer view. Only its snout was sticking out. I quickly reached down and caught it in the crevice. It thrashed violently, but luckily I held on. This one weighed over 3 kilograms, a massive prize. I was truly lucky. With a fish over 3 kilograms, I could sell it for nearly $20. Its body was large and very strong. Not far from there, I spotted another lobster. It was a red lobster. I was really happy. Lobsters usually grow in coral reefs. That's where it's easier to find the big ones. Large lobsters are usually the green kind. I have my own trick to catch them more easily by gently sweeping water toward them. They cling tightly to the rocks, and I just need to grab quickly. That's the seafood hunting experience of us fishermen. Right after that, I came across another big fish. Quickly, I speared it. It was a large barracuda, quite big. Weighing about 3 kilograms, one strike was enough. This species usually appears in season. They school together in shallow waters. At the right time, it's easy to find them. But to hit them, you must be quick and precise. They are incredibly agile. Here's a spotted rabbitfish. Its meat is sweet and much fattier. I usually grill it with chili salt or cook sour soup, but the quickest way is to drop it straight into hot soup. I also found a spider conch. Today I've come across quite a few snails. Over there, I saw a fish. It was a small unicorn leather jacket, so I didn't catch it. Instead, I decided to take the snail right next to it. It was a turban shell peeking out of a rock crevice. This is a type of snail highly favored by fishermen. A turban shell sells for about $1.40. I then came across another one, but this one was a bit smaller. Then I found another snail burrowing into the sand. This species feeds on small fish hiding under the sand. They burrow not only to hunt but also to hibernate, a very interesting habit of this snail. This is a yellow-belly fish. With just one strike, I hit it. A perfect shot. The fish thrashed fiercely. You see, big fish often shoot straight up to the surface. When they do that, they almost lose all grip. That's why large fish are easy to lose. To hold them, you have to drive them against the reef. If the fish has something to lean on, I can spear it easily, but it doesn't always succeed. Luckily, on the second strike, I hit it. A big fish lay neatly inside the net. Going deeper into the reef, I encountered a parrotfish. Fishermen often call this the humphead parrotfish. A standard parrotfish usually weighs over half a kilo. They sell for about $1.80 per kilogram, quite good. Big ones like this are always prime targets. I just ran into two emperors right in front of me. Both were white emperors, fairly large in size. This species usually swims in schools. Its meat is sweet and firm, highly sought after. When boiled, rolled in rice paper with sesame fish sauce and a cold beer, it's perfect. Taste it once, and you'll never forget. Right nearby, a pufferfish appeared. Its trade is to puff up only when caught. Normally, it looks like a regular fish with no visible spines. This was a male pufferfish. Just by covering its gills, it won't be able to puff up. In fact, puffing is just the fish drawing water into its gills. Male fish often have a few distinct black spots on their back, easy to recognize. I kept moving toward the coral clusters and big rocks. That's where countless fish gather. I just caught a freshly caught fusilier. This fish is very popular on the island. Its meat is sweet, good for any dish. Right after that, I ran into a yellow-bellied triggerfish. This species swims fast, hard to spear. You must aim from above for a chance. But it's hit or miss, not always accurate. Its head is too small, hard to hit. The first strike missed. Hunting this species requires patience, not haste. Nearby, you can see a lobster crawling out, and plenty of emperors swimming around. A whole school of emperors right in sight. But sadly, they were still small, so I didn't catch them. I only took one of decent size. I always prioritize larger fish, as their meat is firmer and tastier, and they also sell for a better price. One fish of proper size to catch. I speared it. Unfortunately, the lobster I just saw slipped away. Before I could act, it disappeared. Right in front of me was a grouper lying still in a rock hole. Groupers are slow, hardly needing much aiming. Wherever you strike, it's easy as long as you aim right. It was still motionless, as if unaware. I was about to spear it. I know, it swam away. Do you all see that strange creature? That's an apple sea cucumber. This species is nutritious and very rare. In open seas, spotting the sea cucumber isn't easy. Today, I was really lucky. I caught such a rare one. There, a sand perch appeared. This species is small and very hard to hunt. Their heads are tiny, so hitting them is almost a challenge. To miss shots in a row. On the third try, I still missed. I wondered if luck would come on the next strike. Oh, still missed really tough. Turning into a rock cave, I came across another foulfish. It hid deep inside, hard to see clearly. Turns out it was a unicorn foulfish, a familiar species. This one was quite big too. A giant fish appeared in the water. Its body was enormous, overwhelming. It was a giant stingray. Encountering this species alone is truly difficult. Should I catch it or let it swim away? Because stingrays are extremely dangerous. On their tail is a deadly venomous spine. Touching it could be life-threatening. I immediately called my friends over to help. The whole group worked together. At the end of the trip, we faced the stingray. We decided to hunt it. I prepared to throw my spear, but my friend was closer. He thrust the spear straight into its head, a fatal strike. The stingray died instantly. Just one hit, what luck. If it had missed, it would surely have fled. This is a species impossible to control once it escapes. We were truly lucky. Everyone sighed in relief. A sea monster. Yet we took it down with a single strike. Right after that, I caught another parrotfish. Those who watch my videos know I rarely catch parrotfish. Not because they're not tasty, but because I want to limit it. Actually, there's a call to reduce parrotfish harvesting, but it's not a complete ban. Right ahead were two big ones. I choose to catch only the grade 1 ones the right size. This type sells in the market for about 2 per kilograms. But just at the sight of people, it darted away. In the blink of an eye, both disappeared. So one parrotfish successfully escaped. Then I came across a cuttlefish. At night, cuttlefish often cling close to coral reefs. Just like this. Looking closely, it blends perfectly with rocks and corals. Their camouflage ability is incredible. Their colors change according to the terrain. Hard to spot unless you're sharp-eyed. I threw a spear, luckily hit right on the first try. Some of them, one strike is enough, but sometimes even 10 strikes won't do. It's really a matter of luck. Cuttlefish, however, are a bit easier, since they usually stay still. This one weighed about 1 to 2 kilograms, a nice size. A black rabbitfish appeared. Luckily, I speared it. I had already caught a bag full of fish. You can see the familiar signal underwater. That's the sign after 2 hours of diving. Right on time. We all gathered to ascend together. Let's take a look at our results. Here I have the biggest spiny lobster we've ever caught. I'll place it in this separate tank to keep it alive. An amazing lobster. And here's the giant stingray. This one must weigh around 40 to 50 kilograms. And here we have various types of fish. Thank you for watching. See you all in the next video.